We absolutely have one of the most intense, but also one of the best language programs in the world for Japanese. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Fourth year students, when I listen to them, if I close my eyes, I would think I'm listening to a Japanese person. That's how good they are. And I can guarantee you won't find that in many other places. So that's one of the reasons why I think we're quite special. The other reason is that we also have quite a bit of emphasis on what we call content. So it's not just language. We also want you to be informed about, for example, Japanese culture, Japanese history, but also know a little bit about those disciplines. How do I approach a topic in anthropology, for example? How do I interview people? How do I record those interviews? So we're kind of working on two tracks at the same time. You got the multidisciplinary context and you also have the language context, and then we merge them together, which I think makes our graduates quite unique. The program is 4 years. Most of the university programs are 3 years. But that's because we have the year abroad. The year abroad is important, that's the third year. We see that as being a crucial part of what we call part 2, which is the fourth year. And that's because in the year abroad, not only are you expected to refine your Japanese, but you're also expected to start doing research to produce your dissertation. Now, as far as the course in general goes, we do not try to kind of educate everybody to look the same. There are options that each student can take in year 2 and in year 4, and that allows the students kind of an opportunity to have their own speciality that might be different from what other students are doing. Some of the programs you will see that they all pretty much have the same profile, they have done the same subjects. Here you have options, so you can explore your strengths in different disciplines. And among those options, it's not just Japan. You can also choose China options as well, and we also have the opportunity to study Korean as well right now. And so we encourage students to both think of Japan in the regional sense. We have, of course, a politics course that looks at international relations across the East Asian region, and we also offer opportunity to study some Chinese courses and some Korean courses as well.
We offer small classes of teaching, so lots of small group teaching, supervisions, which is a huge selling point of Cambridge, are all carried out one-to-one, or most of them are carried out one-to-one, which is really good. You get an hour with a professor, a lecturer, a teacher, an instructor in a field in which you're interested in, and are able to really have a deep and meaningful conversation about your work with that specialist. So the first year is mainly language, but there are ways of exploring history and literature and politics, whatever it might be. And that allows you then from the second year to choose a little bit, so to tailor your degree into the direction that you want to take it, still keeping a substantial language element, but going deeper with the history, literature, politics, whatever it is that interests you. After you've had 2 years of studying that language, you go off to Japan for a year abroad. So we're very lucky in this department because we have many connections with universities in Japan. So our students can go and spend a full academic year in a Japanese university, taking on Japanese language classes and exploring the country and the city in which they're based, but also the libraries in order to start doing research for the fourth year dissertation. But we also, in addition to connections with Japanese universities, have a number of internships and connections with Japanese companies.
Studying with us is a rewarding experience. We make sure that you have a very supportive and welcoming atmosphere which embraces diversity and fosters inclusivity.